Hey everybody, Real Fan Man here. Last yard ops for this side of the layout. So essentially, we're just picking up all these cars in the yard. This is District 3 and 4. I have, what do I got? 12 cars to pick up, I believe. 4 of them are going to Pioneer Valley Railroad Interchange in Holyoke, Mass. So we're going to start our switching. If I actually had this built, we would be obviously doing the yard ops, but we would travel up to Deerfield, Corn Production Services, Harris Rebar, and then Hatfield is CNS, Wholesale Grocers. I'm sorry, that would be actually under Pelican. Pelican's in Deerfield, Turf Care's in Hatfield, and tank car transfer is, I think I had that in Holyoke. I think that's in Holyoke, and this is in Holyoke too. So anyways, we're just essentially just going to be getting these cars put together and watching the train depart. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a two-parter. I might just make it a one-parter. We'll see. All these cars right here are slated to come back to the yard. And there's some up here. However, since I'm going to be doing the swap, the move from this yard, or moving this yard over to the other side, where I believe it belongs, it's a better focal point, and I don't think I mentioned that in my layout update, but I like it because it's pretty much the main focal point of my layout. So alright, anyways, without further ado, let's get moving. Come on, Tom. Let's get your butt up here. Yeah, he's going to throw him right. He's just going to ride around. He's just going to hang out. He can just hang out. He's good. Okay, forward. Get a bell going here. I'm using the Proto throttle again. Roll that up. There we go. Drop it down and hit that brake. Beautiful. So I'm not going to do anything fancy, I don't think, with this. I mean, I think that's my flange squeal. So where are we going first? We gotta pick up 401. Which is, well, that's on track number 1, so we got a little ways to go. We'll get our pickups from track 1 first. All right, let's roll. Get a little ahead of the locomotive here. I haven't really adjusted the speed notches on this yet. I mean, I'm on notch number 2. It doesn't seem like it's going too fast, but I'd really like to get one of those Accu speedometers, AccuTrack speedometers or something like that, I think they call it. I'd really like to get one of those someday soon to help maybe speed match these locomotives, you know. I think that would be pretty cool. I think it would be a big help too, to be honest with you. Yeah, brake, there we go. Yeah, I could have hit it a little sooner, but that's alright. Okay. Alright, stand by for 1 second. Alright, so I'm going to start off with track 1. I'm just basically picking the cars out that will be switched out first. So I'm basically going to be going through tracks 1 through 3. I'll have to utilize the runaround track to build this train, and basically it's like I have some industries. The last cars on the train are going to be, the last 4 cars are going to be cars for the Pioneer Valley Railroad Interchange, so they have to be last. I'll pick them out last. But right now, so I'm going to basically be going between tracks 1 and 3. and then just spotting them on the runaround track or track 6. Alright, that's good, Jay. That's all good. So like I said, this isn't going to be like a super official video. I mean, I'm going to do the best I can. So I got to pull out Southern Pacific covered hopper, and then I need to pull out the Harris rebar. So there's going to be a lot of going back and forth here, which is nice. Just kind of leave that guy right there. There's our Southern Pacific car coming out. You'll see it in a second. There she is. Alright, I'm going to slow down. Give some brake. Okay, we're going to couple this bad boy. Boom, boom. Good job, good job. Alright. Let's get her going again. So everything shouldn't really like take me too long to move this yard over to the other side. You know, so I'm hoping, you know, I'll be able to get it done a little faster than I normally would, so I can get back into the some sort of operations, you know. I think we're gonna spot that right there. That'll work. My brake. Coast now brake's on. Sweet. Alright, so we're gonna couple this guy. So the Southern Pacific's the head of the train. The local, the Deerfield turn here, districts 3 and 4, will be heading west, as I said in my update. You know, it's going to be reversed from how it is now, but being that we're still, you know, operating on this layout, it's pretty much going to be what it is. So we're going to be this train will be actually going that way, and it will go up the southbound branch, which is not built yet, but we can pretend that it is. And yeah, if I haven't mentioned yet that this is yard operations and chit chat, so I'm sure I'll be chit chatting a little bit. I'll try not to that much, but I'm also trying to kind of keep you guys you know, in the loop of what's going on in this crazy model railroader's head sometimes, right? Alright, so we got our Southern Pacific. Now the next car in line is going to be the Norfolk Southern Gondola. And that's actually new this year. Not the gondola, the industry is going to. Brakes. Oh, that didn't even couple up. The industry is, they deal with rebar. So, and I actually, the company I used to work for, doing landscaping for, that was one of our properties until my boss decided he was going to drop them. It was kind of, you know, it's an industry. It's had a couple spots to mow and a couple areas, small areas to line trim. It wasn't anything, you know, to write home about. But it was kind of cool. I enjoyed going there because, you know, it was right next to the Connecticut Southern, or Connecticut River subdivision, and this was actually one of their industries. So I thought it was cool, you know, obviously, but, you know, my boss thought otherwise for other reasons, which is totally understandable. And I figured, you know what, it's on the line, and I'm going to have it on my southbound line, so... so thus the excuse to use more gondolas. Granted, I think they're more like mill gondolas. So, but I'm using what I what I have right now. I think I really only have one decent mill gondola, but the other two I got would be more prototypical. However, they're these freaking junk ones that I've had problems with the trucks and wheels since I bought them, and I don't know what the hell the problem is. And needless to say, they've just kind of been sitting in the drawer for... Wrong way, Jay. Let's go this way. They've been sitting in the drawer since pretty much... I mean, I've ran them a couple times, but they don't... You know, sometimes on the corners, they derail, and it's just like, yeah, all right. I've tried, you know, just manipulating the trucks a little bit, you know, kind of bending them a little bit because they're kind of flexible. However, it doesn't work, so I just kind of gave up on them for right now. Oh, that was actually almost close. It was close enough, but I need to shove back a little bit more. Shove it back some. So I'm afraid, my friends, this is probably going to be a 2 or 3-parter because this is, you know, it's a lot of work to do in this yard. I don't want to drag it out too much, which will kind of help me out in a sense because I know I won't feel pressured to have to like get a video out, you know, or get one going. So I'll have a third one. So I think we're just going to call it a 3-parter, which I'm sure you guys are fine with. So I'll probably make each like between 10 and 15 minutes long, and we'll take it from there, you know. All right. Actually, stand by for 1 second. I'm going to change the angle. All right, I'm back. So we're going to go to track 3 now, and we're going to, actually, we're going to drop that auto carrier back where it goes because I already uncoupled. Those cars, so we're gonna pull back here, just drop that back on track 1, and then we got to go to track 3. So, like I said, a little bit of you know, a little bit of moving around here, I guess. I might not change angles too much on this one right here. All right, that'll be right there, Jay. That's good. Fred was gonna work, but he called out sick, so Tom's back in the on the deck there. And I also looked at the minutes, so I'm up to like 13 minutes. So this might be 2-parters. So I'll just do I'll do, you know, one longer part 1 maybe, then part 2. Come on, shove them on back. So, worst case scenario, it's 3 parts, so. Alright, that's good, Jay. Right there. Oh, that's perfect. Excellent. Let's get that uncoupled. Don't mind my 050 or my hand of God here. So we need to get from track 3, we gotta get the Burlington Northern boxcar. Last 3 numbers are 330. No, I'm sorry, 960. I don't know why I was thinking 330. So we make our way over to track number 3. Okay, for a second I'm like, wait a minute, I got myself confused there. Oh, that's track 4. Track 3. Right here. I'm looking at where I have my numbers. Confusing myself. Okay. Track 3, here we come. I should zoom out just a hair. Get a wider view here going. A different video technique here. We'll try. Okay, we're going to drop down to notch 1, and drop it down to notch 2, and apply the brake. And yeah, we touched it. That's good. And we're coupled in. Nice. Release the brake. Couple of toots. Let's give it some gas. But I can't pull out too far as I'm using track 6 or the runaround track for purposes of building this train, right? Now, technically speaking, I really don't have to go in order, but I mean, how else am I going to get any practice in? If I'm not building the train in the correct order, if that makes any sense. Come on, there you go. I got the Burlington Northern cleaning car on there too, so that's giving it a little bit of an extra workout. I'd like to get. I saw Fred E posted that video about his CMX cleaning car. I'd like to get one of those too down the road. That'd be nice. Okay, shove it on back, Jay. Two cars. Let's go. Shove it. Car and a half. One car. Half a car, and brake it. Brake. Bang. There you go. Get a little sound effect in there. Okay, so we need to shove back some more here. So let's go back. One car, Jay. Half a car. Good. That'll do right there. Just stop and do. So. Give it a couple here. Come on. There you go. That's good. That's good. Now let's rock and roll. Brakes off. We're good. Alright, so I'm taking my highlighter. Oh, sorry about that. The elbow of J. See, there's a blooper for you right there, right? I've been taking my highlighter. Every car I pick up, I highlight it so that I know. Alright. I'm going to spot these guys back on track number 3. A little more gas. Okay. Brake on. Good job. Brake off. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Alright, the life of a model railroader. Okay, the next one is a T-box. We got to go to track 1 for that. It's the very last car. One car, Jay. Half a car. Brakes. Bang. Okay. So we got to keep shoving back though. Just need to get these cars out of the way. Okay, am I up if I take the brake off? There you go. There it goes. Alright, 2 cars, Jay. Car and a half. 1 car. Half a car. And that'll do. Brake. Perfect. Okay. I'm sure the brake's off this time. Alright. Stand by for 1 second. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. So I just checked the time, and we're gonna pick up one more car, and I'm gonna call this part 1. So we're gonna pick up that T-box car I was talking about on track 1, and we will as soon as we attach it to our train that we're building, we'll call part 1 a wrap. So, because it looks like this could be like a 45-minute ordeal. Which, I mean, I know I wouldn't mind, but I'm not trying to keep everybody held captive. Even though you still have a chance to say, screw this, I'm watching something else. But you know what I mean. I don't want to drag this on too much. So, alright. Going backwards, so let's go. About a car and a half, Jay. Car and a half. Come on, let's go. Put the metal to the pedal. No, not really. Can't do that. Okay, half a car, Jay. apply the brake. Bang. There we go. Okay, brakes off. Couple toots. Let's pull on back. Yeah, so anyways, that CMX car, tank cleaning car Freddie posted, I thought it was pretty cool. I'd like to get one of those, like I said, sometime down the road. I want to also get that that vacuum. I think Atlas makes it. It's like a vacuum car, and it also has the scrubbers on the bottom to clean the top of the rails, and vacs up like all kinds of debris or whatever, you know, like cat hair or maybe a plastic piece or something. So half a car J. Half a car J, and that'll do right there, Jay. Brakes on. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Oh, so close. You got about 10 feet. I still gotta go back. But if I get that car, the tank cleaning car, and then of course my regular, that'll work, Jay. Right there is good. The regular cleaning cars. I could have a nice MOW track cleaning crew go out. And it'll really work out for, you know, the basement layout in the near future. So, okay, let's shove on back, get this guy going, notch it up. No, wrong way, Jay. Wrong way. Sorry about that. Try that again. There it goes. Alright, so once we connect to our new train being built, we will call this part 1, and I will bid you adieu until the next part. Oh, there we go. Do a little bit of speed there, notch it up. You got about a car and a half J, car, half a car. Coasting in. That'll work. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Bang. All right. That wraps up part 1. Hope everybody enjoyed. Please share, like, subscribe, dislike it, whatever. You know, as long as, you know, if somebody gets some enjoyment out of this, that's awesome. I really appreciate you watching. And, you know, even if someone doesn't like it and they still, you know, they grudge through it, I appreciate you guys too. I appreciate everybody that stops by, and of course all my subscribers and past subscribers and new subscribers. But thank you guys. Tom and I bid you guys adieu on part 1 here. Stay tuned for part 2. Everybody take care, be safe, have a good day. As always, happy modeling. Railfan Man signing out.